sign over there. We want you to sign that wonderful "I was here," because that's going to Queen's Park to hear your voices. Try some of this wonderful soup.
Yeah.
Here, Georgie.
Perfect. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Michael Stadtlander. Shake your hand. Right here, we have famous world chef Michael Stadtlander. I just wanted to ask him a couple questions about the next story. So, going back, I'd like to know your first reaction to when you found out about what was happening, what devastation.
You know, when I kind of saw what's going on with all the well drilling, destroying the farmhouses, logging all the woodlots, I always think in terms of what I can do as a chef, and I know I have my lots of brothers in arms with friends, and we did other protest things before, but so that's when we came up with Soupstock last year, calling about 70 chefs, and went up to 120.
Yes.
And this time we were looking for about 120, and we got over 200 now.
Okay, that was beautiful. It was a great event. I was there, 30,000 people.
Yeah,
it was amazing. And you know, thinking about the water, the pollution, all of the things factored in. What is the biggest issue that you have with mega quarry, you think?
Well, I think it's just like insane, like in our times this now, you know, like where we are so seeing like the climate change, you know, we don't know exactly what's happened, so it's very important that we secure our food sources.
Yeah.
Look at the States this year, it's so dry, you know, we were very dry too.
A lot of berries were lost.
Push to shove, eventually we have to make sure we can feed ourselves. And this is 100 kilometers away from Toronto. That's not far, you know, on a farm to city scale. So instead of a big carbon footprint of bringing food from far away, so that I think it's a no-brainer that we have to keep this as farmland. And it's Class A, it's the best farmland. And the other thing, of course, you know, 600 million liters of water coming through there every day. And pumps have to be installed to channel all this water until the last day of the earth. Who's going to take the responsibility for that? Who signed up for that deal?
No one.
No one can, you know, and companies go bankrupt and stuff like that, and then eventually, you know, it's again the Ontario.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be the tax collection from the government on the exported goods, right? But that's not going to come to us at all, right? It's going to go into their pockets.
I mean, it should be not happen anyway, because the water is so important. As you just said, how many rivers depend on that. It's like you drill a hole on the top of the water tower, because that's what that Melanchthon area is, right? So it's definitely a no-no.
It's pretty bad. You know, you hear about things like this and what's happening in Dundalk. That's the head of the Grand River as well, and it's just a destruction of our rivers.
Totally.
Okay, well, thank you for your input.
You're very welcome.
Today, what kind of soup do you have for us?
This is all made from vegetables from Eigense Farm. Potato and leek soup with a little bit of speck. Speck, bacon, you know.
Bacon, yes.
Smoked bacon. And then we're having a little bit of a puree of roasted squash and leeks and beets.
And that's speck from your farm, right?
Oh, yes.
Free range, none of that.
We have a very special guest with us here. Is Chef Richard Garcia from Boston.
Okay.
He's from the city of the Baupost hedge fund, right?
Right. So did he come just for this event, or he's been working on your farm?
He's coming here for this event.
Very nice.
He flew in this morning.
Okay.
Show us solidarity.
Beautiful. Any last words for the camera? Anything?
Well, there's going to be no mega quarry. That's already clear. It's just a question of like how much work we have to do about it. That's all.
How much of a fuss we have to do. Well, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mari.
Dankeschön.